Ekosiisen on Asempa 94.7. Mame ka say era George Oparado ewa hasasuna era OPK honorable impreso ono so ewa am say mame ka say no siap empe mu pepepe na EPJ mu na fe dwumadia ewo ho no so yetimi e dia bro Ekosiisen on Asempa 94.7 ana uguso a otie no. Well, quickly, Mamen Koson Kyle say ma wankasa bambo in here kese pa. Misi subi makacho to who be so can be Mr. P. Baby abutu baby ashebiano. Unse nkomo bi koso anamontu bi koso obi trimu pobia ade de koso echese enya papa no Mr. If you see something, say something. Maybe being here na koso exhibit the core values of a Ghanaian. Say obeye etu huache na wasa ado man okwanso nkoso sa nioma we oda na de bribia na de akire nie onya de a ensem fata entia o my Ghana ti besro uhu bibi uti bibi besro ka bibi na Ghana na sumdue na ehia kase pa no entimi enkoso ho da emfa man enti nsori ne muslimi nhyiemu da hodo ene mia hodo ani pahia modar mamomoni na ho na bibia ntimi nko kama you are the best person na wankasa obambo ho se obetimi am ahweyi na bibia ntimi akọ kama ede ama o hyene so se ohuru bibia esese oka bibi na afi menkoso so enka o se ene enyumako ahodo edi dwuma so nko pa eboa ma bibia ntimi ekọ kama so hwehwe a professional and reliable roofing expert mesro number is offering 0249 791 065. My missus will be 0249 791 065. Na a year obia obodan so a wabin ye pa onim de pa no watimi abwa ama a yes or how no nyina etimi efri oprekope ediama. What wo enkrabata bi wo enkran tema ana kumase a free post installation roof inspection on medical behwehwere nyina e dia ma omukrasa infrared air technology bia baby a leakage no bia no on betimi identify enti we if you random estate developers e nyumaku ahodo nyina no mo amo bre se muntimi detect baby a mo leakage no no eye adwumaku e ka kire o se Hensfit enterprise ono de ono dwuma won ye no wona bin yi pa free roof estimation using precision mapping technology, you bet me save 20% roofing materials. Me show no overestimation and underestimation of roofing materials. In yadi de boni be eco canwan as a eco tissue, just a pampe pepe, only professionals na a juma enti fa on to again, join a year power bet at Jumakono, let's seek your betting experience 247. Want to support you always. And making sure say a betting quantity power bet, instant payment. That will be a great bonuses and so the power betting country say global sporting events, more than 60 different markets, and also Kahubi and the money to be dimu a year payo. Back to studio. Obige, my entire common so I'm saying nothing.
Yeah,
we cannot live without Ghana management and once if you internal no. Ghana sitting in the you cannot live without talking about it. As it stands now, mafia the trim. Enti ene mafia etosumi no ni e wo second term no. Mujiri se ekwan ne hihye amudi egu akwam no. Ebekoso aboa ma certain areas like housing, road construction, and afi imebunu ainya kwanya ayefuma. Motimati sanhye no so dem.
Yo, but that's baby. I'm say, I think the government and I want to deliver. In fact, Uber routes are we have done over 10,000 kilometers stretch of roads. I mean, additionally, it is obvious. The government is doing its best, but Governor, on my no. I've gone through some difficult moments. One, COVID a BTC eswa. My sikasemina ye basa. Nobody can underestimate COVID. And so swear the bray yen aso mine. Sebio na etoa ne ejeje e wo Ghana nyina no na ebi mma because adwumayefo wose wo mo ye adwuma wo mo be kokruma ko didwa kanenu na wo mo kra fa fom ko Lagos ekoto ne ma wo Lagos ba obedru border no apply ho abaya gene taxes kakra sankrofo ni nyina came to a standstill into mine ekwa him. But luckily for us Bruni Bekan, we are getting out of the woods niema ye niema dane na hopefully no we gidi say afi beko na wie no na Ghana fo hunu say the Ghana we know Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo buying ama Ghana ayakono no will be back fully on his feet. Me wo gidi pa say o hwe me bi ti say emabunu adwuma aban eye na afemu de na me no ka say you start ahyase emabunu ye be momom sika momom de aye adwuma ewo miamia bebre na me no ka say one district one factory. About 90% of people who work within 106 one district one factories are established across the country no omo ye mabunu and I mean no ka say under Ghana Enterprises Agency programs awodo a womo eso ema mabunu ni titru ni ma asene especially womo asua de pam womo asua treyo baba fo womu ene awodo bebre no ni nyina no is so obvious for Ghanaians to know. Nti kwame kobra me de me wa rehyiemu senior mabeye na de hian se ye nyina be tai abanchi na aban hyehye ne niema wodura waye bebre no ye nyina be so mu nti me de etoda nyame nwanwa se ohwe NDC fo a niema pa ebetime de nsakirae aban man mu no ho no omukutia na say yi levy a ye pass ya na ye one of the difficult ye face here in parliament no na me ntiase di ntia menuam NDC fo no mo ntiase pese yi levy beba because kobra in December 2021 abinde budget ba betu dwa appropriation ye no one of the means I cast abinde be genetics was the yi levy and ye nyina unanimously ye gitu mu say ye mfasa budget yi ene enkichire man na fe ba ne say ye implement anansi ye operationalize yi levy na ye nuanum so montiase but nyina no akoya amanyosem omunim se na yi levy abai edim puntu beba amanfo ba be hu sachiraye won kwan mu mabuna pesika de adwuma be hu sachiraye wo mu se bio ye hospitals delivery e be hu sachiraye wo mu nema bibdu wudo bebre be hu sachiraye. So I'm very hopeful say afi be ko na wie de na Ghana fo ehunu se aba wo mkoto no in 2020 no ho abamfaso a ene Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo wetimi through an innovative way generate some more funds eba beboa ye local economy no.
So busa obi ana so hu obi na okacho say we lose hope ewo Nanado amamu esa so ni susue mu no asempa bo shedodo na mo ba se mo bedi hu dwumade amaye no ohun nyoma ni su yi a what will be your response to that person?
Well, say obi she obi now say sebio na bema buru and say he has lost hope. Everybody has a way of feeling the right to feel senior or feeling. And of course, I won't sit here and create the impression say all is well with our country. No. I won't sit here and create that impression. But didn't can catch you say Yaria COVID no and then so born in the bread of my of course. Na aban sika also to me generate na ode ehwe ye ho ye ho no aya sabia ne awodo bebre no ni nyina eto sin kakra na mum utubu ni say during that period no aban ehwo ankyere no sabio me chese wo mo ye aban adwuma ene niema no they were being paid with virtually no work being done. Eji utubu ni say nipa na wo so tuaneka every year bia wo so to me bobo iska no tuaneka na mum de this can be mun foto nim no na eno ema eti eno ni impempenso a ye kofa mu nti se Michelle bi wa bonten na o ka se ne ma nkoyie ananse wo feel se abaye di nwam a one or two ways the person may be justified, but there are reasons to it. And I make it say gradually with the passage of the year levy no and then sika buy foto mu a we are gradually finding innovative ways to get out of it. But I can tell you, Kwabna, what happened to the MPP, COVID, Russia-Ukraine war, and NDC for the 2 or more. again Ghana atoba. I am confidently about it. Okay? And this time, I want to take a crab by. What did we see? Teacher training allowance, omuchemu. Nursing training allowance, omuchemu. In fact, a lot of the pro-poor policies are now we're struggling. NHI, almost 19 months salary payments I was almost to hospitals. They were in arrears. So what the MPP went through, saying NDC ne wa bemwa. And considering Ghana craning kaya bonu don't come. Timinu etiana or the Bloomberg or the ejuma. Of course, I want you to buy it, and we admit say I want you to buy it. But the assurance say they ma Ghana for no say, and then your president Nanado Danko Kufuado, na kuku draw and then a dream pa and then buta a solid teamer or war a tiny chintino. We are gradually getting out of it.
No problem.
Solid team.
Of course.
Meaning Pablo, what's your problem?
Union MPP for Kasa, they speak as if Ghana was isolated in our COVID issues. The country manager for the World Bank, Catherine, said, as far back as 2019, we were distressed under the bad management of Mahmoud Bawumia and the more liquid economic management team. You know, the so-called solid team. There's a liquid team, and I'll tell you why. Yeah, when the MPP speaks, they forget in 2013-2014, the government of Ghana, led by the finance minister, Yemi Asetekwe, had to go back to parliament to go and review the budget. Obekaya, when the commodities prices issues happening, you know, it was not COVID. Not yet COVID, but Ghana is so far because of crisis. No, gold prices about them, oil prices about them, cocoa prices about them. So we had to go back and revise our budgets. That crisis we went through, you get capital out of it. You cause our true crisis. No, World Bank and Bema Yinska Zemonjio. IMF and Bema Yinska. Yankwanko Anko for Heritage Fund and Bambe supporting. Government steered through it with prudent economic management policies. And that is what Ghana went through. It was an issue with commodities. And now we're exporting prices in the fall year. So we had revenue shortfalls. That situation in 2013, 2014, you know, it is worse than what COVID came with. Because COVID, it was the whole world that went through COVID. So the world provided buffer. Mobile 200 million our heritage fund. COVID time, you fell on it and you utilized it. The World Bank and IMF in Kwama over 1 billion COVID. You utilized it. But when commodities are crashing in 2013, 2014, government had to steer through it. And those conditions, Ubisa economists now, they'll tell you that those were difficult times than what COVID and Ukraine war at the buy. Imagine, they granting both Ukraine and COVID and devastating Ghana. Cote d'Ivoire, COVID and hit you. Inflation in Cote d'Ivoire is 3.4%. Inflation in Ghana, almost 20%. So, I say 20, I brought 20%. You're part 20% mark.
23.
Yeah, you're part 20% mark. No one other. Inflation in Ghana. Many are OPK can say, yo, Akufo-Addo abe managing John Mahama had one oil well, Jubilee Fields, 4 years. Akufo-Addo benya 3 oil wells, Sankofa, Jubilee, and a 10 field. No, the amount of revenue Akufo-Addo are generating in 5 years. Aben bienya sa revenue ni bida. The amount of bosia wabo in 5 years from Nkrumah Breso. Aben bienya sa bosia ni bida. The question is sikane we hefa. O kasa yo, o mesi factories. O ma hine, ye de nyame asese we si factories na revive factories. Saka we si factories, now revive factories are. And unemployment is over 20% higher than in 2016. It's in factories, le demand we hefa. The reality on the ground does not support almost statistics, no. But you know what this government is notorious for? When they are presenting data to Ghana, what they come to my Ghana, and Omoko International, what they come to. So the international community is looking down upon Ghana for the first time in our history. All rating agencies are writing it off. All rating agencies. So this is the worst time to be a Ghanaian. To the extent that I was sharing a story. I say, I'm Washington. Group of Ghanaian investors, we are almost raising hedge fund for you. Our more Ghana, I don't do so because they are from Ghana. They can't even raise funds. Only here because we are highly poor, debt stressed country. Oma Sika Bagana, invest to be any confidence of Ghana. And Bloomberg, are making. They were doing the Bloomberg politics. Today, what has changed? And now Bloomberg, 10 highly indebted countries. Unim debt to GDP ratio, 84%. The World Bank is predicting, say, about 88% by the end of 2022. Your debt to GDP. And you say you have a solid economic management team. Look at the depreciation of the cedi. And the cedi is 7.8 to the dollar. £1 and you call this a solid economic management team. Liquid management team. It's the most useless economic management team.
No, Debbie, Wadarma.
No, but if they could have used incompetence, if they used incompetence, then it was okay.
They be competent, useless. How do you
useless?
So,
there is only for Sobia.
There be Omomodin or Amemu. The castle of Sinu Fasua a different from Omomodin.
No, but what is the difference between incompetence and useless?
I'm saying that Omomodin.
Yo.
Help
me understand the word incompetence.
But that's what I'm saying. See, because modern boy and
then at the end of the day, there's no need for Sobia because the economic is lived.
No.
It has outlived its usefulness. It has outlived the usefulness. The current economic management team. The current economic management team are inflation now over 23%.
That's a symptom in their business.
So it has outlived. Fast work,
I think Pablo is struggling to.
I am not struggling. So clearly, this is one of the most incompetent, inept, dishonest economic management team. And in all this, the buck stops with Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Now, I wonder where Samira Bawumia is. Maybe in 2016, this young woman found the nerve to mount platforms, and I know who did the President Mahama on the issues of the economy. That Nikuru trained economists, Nikuru the economy as your power. Today, where is she? Economy now, Nikuru managing on any so. She used words that are unprintable on President Mahama. Somewhere 2016. And we were happy because it was President Mahama. Today I can't use useless for an economic management team.
We don't want to encourage those things.
No, I have, you see, when they use incompetence, yet by a tag, even Mahmoud Bawumia, at every opportunity, incompetent Mahama administration, useless Mahmoud Bawumia administration.
Debbie,
see, let's call a spade. What is useless is not an insult. Useless if incompetent, useless is not an insult.
One communication
This is the most useless government we've ever had in terms of managing
Mesro. Esa say ya California kasa bi wo no ma. Emre bi ne ye san from so na.
Was okay. Was a ye so.
Wadaruma. Emre bi ne ye san from so na. Ene ye ntoa san from so so. Ye chichire man. Ye chichire nyoma ensem fata wo ye kasa. Mesro. I will not allow that one.
The meaning of useless. Let me give the definition.
Why do you want to ask
having or being of no use. Today, of what use is economic
management? Of no use. There's a body in motion that is keeping a watch or an eye on the ear.
Today, if inflation end up 84%,
you might not like
23%. Not debt to GDP 84%. Of what use?
Me know ya adwene say ompe ebia ye hia omde agu akwan mu. Said they be ya Ghana for do ho be hare yen. Nemum entimi nkoba say.
Another word is ineffectual.
Okay.
Ineffectual. Another word. So clearly, these governments have lost track.
Okay,
because we're good on mine.
Okay,
you see, I can understand Pablo. I've just seen on social media say people as among for thing you went quiet for some time.
Are you sure?
So I can understand. You need to come and do your usual politics. And I mean, you are so contest. Is any can still maintain it, you know. The brand is will be to them say, but the reality is that you cannot talk about the economy and the current circumstances we find ourselves without looking at the several factors revolving around us. To describe this current economic management as useless on radio is the most unfortunate anybody can do. And I'm surprised.
What you want to say?
But me hey, I know that Niema and Kosinia enka obepese ubenyano so we MPP niya. Nemum, the reality is that we are gradually getting out of it. We are gradually getting out of it. I mean, Akwaya would write a promise Ghana for no. What GD say in the next 4 years, no, we should be able to deliver on it. And then, Cocoa farmers are insurance. MPP promising say, yeah, but you don't 2 pension schemes. So, as I speak to you, there's a team that visited my constituency last week. Come on, Cocoa farmer beer and Okitani ID card, Ekitani pension scheme ID card. Those are the things. Maybe they don't matter to you. But get to Sukwa, get to Ntomim, go and ask them the importance of what government has done for them. And then health insurance, hospitals, when was the last time I was to see hospital because ever called demonstration in Yema?
Oh,
NDC time.
It happened not too long ago.
NDC time.
I don't need Ghana. It happened not too long ago.
But luckily for us, we are managing NHI very well. And the Ghanaian people are happy about it. The hospitals are happy about it. It is all better now. Create the impression that we appreciate that we are in difficult moments. But it's about the management of the difficult moments, that matters. Abaying elsewhere in different countries lost elections because of COVID. Donald Trump. One of the reasons until lose election was even the management of the economy during COVID era. Because it's Kebia now, Sebio, you cannot even take very bold decisions. Your people will vote against you. It COVID, it's situation at the Ghana folk home, and happy. Uko UK, Caneno, now Uko Twadia Crow UK. Utubia, Utumeji tax refund was then Udru airport duty free Wabajika Crow, and that's I didn't know much because you're trying to build back the economy. It say if you fail to appreciate circumstances and it is politics as usual for you then the reality will face you in 2024. But I'm being very truthful to you, Kobna. Our managers of the economy, they have done well. And they will call areas of trade, will call management of the economy, will call agriculture. But you feel say there's something good coming out.
Really?
We are gradually getting out of the woods and we will get there. And to the Ghanaian people, MPP. Abatu tuma MPP no. Ehumbe faso. Ahuntra abeto yene. Esam prices are issue to kono. Unim say Isham no kese na free sa Russia and Ukraine. Or not be free ba.
Those prices were up before. You're sure Ukraine is just 2 months ago.
Please. And then maybe obe could be a bread a costro.
Yeah, bread book.
Iron raw sir. And then among for complaining say iron roast boy. Fakesie na if Ukraine in Russia. All of this.
No, so it doesn't matter where we stand. The issue of justifying certain realities, apart from say we all disagree with how they are managing the economy. And you draw in a contribute to a maybe I could. You can't run away from that.
You see, I made mention of.
If you can't run away from that,
I made mention of the issue of petroleum prices. Most of these things because of price build up on petrol prices.
But apart from
price build up, that is where the problem lies. You see, we can choose to be very factual and we can choose to be very economical with the truth. Petrol price, a cost for 1 cedi. It affects every sector of production. That's what it is here. The price build up to the petroleum prices. The taxes now what's no. They cannot reduce it simply because of ESLA. The ESLA say up to 2028.
But you see, but you see,
and so they cannot reduce it.
One of the areas.
Only this kind of service debt. That is the problem we face.
My brother,
don't run away from it.
Be sincere with yourself.
So are you
there ever be a government?
Are you saying that
would there ever be a government on the bar Bemwa? One because taxes what petrol products on your where else are we going to get the money?
If we are to go by my manifesto, there will be a government.
Well,
if we are to go by,
I'm not sure anybody can sing this story.
If we are to go by manifesto,
you went to court on ESLA.
No, not even.
You went to court on
not
ESLA.
even about anti-so. It's about making sure, say, whatever we are getting out of the oil here, the refineries and all those things, no, to set up in Bibiana, so all these is necessary factors.
The taxes they have introduced on petrol prices.
Yeah. What taxes? You always talk about introduction of taxes. But I'm telling you, just like your sanitary pad argument, I'm saying, the taxes on petrol, no, it did not start today.
ESLA should have ended by now. Why are we still
start today?
ESLA should have ended by now. Why are we still paying ESLA?
It did not start today, Pablo.
Why are we still paying ESLA? What the ESLA continue load?
0302 216545 and 0302 216546 and 0548955947. Mr. Quickly, the next 5 minutes now for the Honorable Davis Opoku and OPK in price room machine beginning. Samuel Brian Boabin, also the Nigerian Chabre era Pablo. We are fully aware that there's hardship and it's not Ghana alone. Mighty economies struggling. The good news is that the president is committed to his promise to the citizenry. The Akufo-Addo-led government is working diligently amidst the global hurdles to meet the immediate and collective aspirations of the citizenry. Together, we shall succeed. Samuel Brian Boabin Akasei. Good evening, Apomti saying.
So, sorry, my name, Majoy.
Yeah, mu.
Me pacho your friend Obama. Me kasa free to where they were member and prior to MP OPK. I remember about to say, but I remember Urajev Kunedu Ado, my man of Tirenkwa. So, I is the original chairman. If you say, if you are on the Akaye in Kabuma, you have a project now 2024, you break it. My member OPK about to do. Now, Pablo, Kabi, we say, MPP elections now, you are going to seek a issue. Now, we say so. It is Tama Ope National Youth Organizer. We say, okay, when you want to see the important, it's your best. Politics say yes, and then I say it's not on for MPP in MJ. No more, you have more fight. Said I never connect. Never to be cut. Was I because it says policy. I say, well, limit, only Sika, Unka. So I say, come on, it's your best.
Good evening, Apom to say. Yes, sir.
And me, I'm not
and Kaina.
I say, I'm walking. I'm boy, is still with you.
No, I'm walking with you.
My MP OPK Abaso. It just want to get access. They want to be so you are just go to Agno. You go in the good liar. Because I almost about the study. I'm you want to play or something. My man can't and this naturally for Ghana said. Oh, man, I get them. If they were a component, so oh, man, I get them. If they're going to act, you say, all mine, like Joe Biden said, inflation are for our American. He said, who did that? Need Ukraine and Russia is going to die away in a upper. The common first one more for you. But you jam on mine, can you COVID and ever saw man getting dressing more? Nagana Kano, Nagana America, I had been put Nagana Kola Ekosiisen. I had been doing so a guy. I had been not for home unemployment, swatty. I had been a message in allowance. Tell me, look, that's what I'm Magana for Magana for Sakoana. The more after we are passed, Sabawi IAB. You write your mama, you mean send you my out of Magana. And I was asked for me, that's what I tell what happened. So what I'm saying is about more for them.
Right. Yeah, that's it. P. Mama for friend you. Good evening, Apom to say.
Good evening. O my nyamia sumjo nka enyumre.
Battery with you.
O my onua opare ni mesomu ewo suhum. Yo o my enyumre akwanya ya menya ma minchia honorable opare ansa oba as general secretary na minchia OPK ewo city ho na minchia MPP fo nyina mema ye nyina ye ho etiri nkwa sɛ yakɔ ɔkɔkɛse sei na ayɛ asomdwee ɔman mema Jeff Medu etiri nkwa ene Tony Oseje enso etiri nkwa ɛwɔ ɔmonkonum di ɔmo adi ama MPP ene apueman hwɛ Pablo ekasa no ɔkansɛm bebree a Pablo ene na manyoko deɛ ekaya me sɛ Ghana nkoso bia MPP aban ebe try the best so ɔde ma Ghana fo ne yɛ ho han no ɛyɛ ɔhaw ɛde ma ɔmo mo nso san nkofo kure ya mo san ka kyerɛ Ghana fo si ɔman yi mu ayɛden aban no fa konyasa nyina ɔde bɛ kyisa ade ne nyina sɛ timamufo yɛ di yie na yakɔ yɛ nim no a na mo gyina akyire na mo bomu ka nea ɛnyɛ ɔma ewiase ɔhaw a bɛbɛ soa yɛ nyina ɛhe fa ɔman bɛn fa na wɔn kɔ crisis mu yɛ a Ghana nkwa yɛ different Ghana kan wo bi ba ɔmo kasa te sɛ dia mana bi ɛtɔ na nanado dan kwa kufuado ɛmfa ma Ghana ko yɛ storm mfuturo no ma to ama na abroso ti Ghana fo te sɛ yɛ nie
Mamendo bibiasi de besi adam sei na mada se wa oje bre from 2 to 6:30 wati na wa hwe Ekosiisen wasempa 94.7 we appreciate you we are so grateful onyame eya adoma echina ode cheya bedwem and asempa honorable PK thank you Pablo